Assalamu alaikum. The title of my lecture, The Life of Donald Trump from Childhood to President. Good day everyone. Today we are going to take an in-depth look at the life of Donald Trump. From his birth all the way to his presidency. Donald Trump is one of the most talked about figures in modern American history, not just for his controversial political career, but also for his early life, his rise as a businessman, and his entry into politics. Let us begin with his early life and follow his journey step by step. Number 1, my dear, early life and childhood. Donald John Trump was born on June 14, 1946 in Queens, New York City to Fred Trump and Mary McLeod Trump. He was the fourth of 5 children. His father, Fred Trump, was a successful real estate developer who built a managed middle-class housing in Brooklyn, Queens, and Staten Islands. Donald's family was of German and Scottish descent. His mother, Mary McLeod, was born in Scotland, and his father, Fred, was a German immigrant. Donald's early life was marked by a strong family environment, but his relationship with his father, Fred, was especially important. Fred Trump instilled in Donald a desire to succeed in the world of real estate and business. My dear, from an early age, Donald exhibited an outgoing and competitive personality. He was known to be a quite energetic, which led his parents to send him to the New York Military Academy. When he was 13, this decision would have a significant impact on Donald Trump's character and leadership style in later years. My dear, number 2, education and formative years. About Trump. Donald Trump attending the Key Forest School in Queens, where he was reportedly a good student but somewhat unruly at times. However, the pivotal moment in his educational journey occurred when he was sent to the New York Military Academy. There, he learned discipline, leadership, and how to deal with authority. This experience was crucial in shaping his approach to leadership, as he would later display these qualities during his business career and presidency. My dear, after graduating from the New York Military Academy in 1964, Trump went on to the study at Fordham University for 2 years before transferring to the Wharton School at the University of Pennsylvania in 1966. He graduated in 1968 with a degree in economics. Trump was often emphasized that his time at Wharton was an important educational experience, where he learned valuable business principles that would serve him well later in life. Number 3, early business career of Donald Trump and entry into real estate. After completing his education, Donald Trump joined his father's real estate, a business, the Trump Organization, the company which focused on middle-class rental housing, was primarily involved in building and managing residential properties. Donald Trump, however, had big ambitions to expand the company's reach beyond the existing scope of his father's business. In the early 1970s, Trump moved the business's focus towards Manhattan, where he was able to make deals that would change the trajectory of the Trump organization. One of his first major project was the renovation of the Commodore Hotel, which he transformed into the Grand Hyatt Hotel. This project was a turning point in his career, cementing his reputation as a shrewd businessman. Throughout the 80s and 90s, Donald Trump expanded his empire. He invested in casinos, hotels, and golf courses. His business ventures were often marked by significant risk, but this ability to navigate the competitive world of real estate, entertainment, and branding helped him to accumulate immense wealth and recognition. My dear, Trump also made a name for himself through his personal brand. He became the face of luxury living, with the Trump name becoming synonymous with opulence and success. The Trump Tower, located on Fifth Avenue in Manhattan, become an iconic symbol of his business acumen and style. However, his business ventures were not without challenges. During the 1990s, he faced serious financial difficulties due to the economic downturn and a series of failed ventures. He was forced to restructure his business debates and face numerous lawsuits. Despite these challenges, Trump emerged from this period with his fortune intact and continued to rebuild his business empire. Number 4, the celebrity era. The celebrity era. The addition to his business ventures, Donald Trump became a celebrity in his own right. In 2004, he became the host of the reality TV show The Apprentice, where contestants competed for a job within his company. The show was highly successful and it significantly boosted Trump's public profile. His catchphrase, "You are fired," became widely recognized, further commenting his personnel as a nonsense business. At this time, Donald Trump was often in the media with headlines highlighting his personal life, business dealings, and larger-than-life persona. He had become a familiar face in pop culture, which contributed to his growing influence. Number 5, entering politics. That's very important. Despite his fame and success in business, Donald Trump had long flirted with the idea of entering politics. He had made public statements over the years about his interest in running for office, particularly for the presidency. However, it wasn't until 2015 that he took the official step of running for president. Trump's announcement to run for president in June 2015 shocked many in the political establishment. He initially ran as a Republican, although his political views had not always aligned with traditional Republican positions. His campaign was built on themes of American nationalism, economic protectionism, and a promise to make America great again. Trump's rhetoric often resonated with working class Americans who who felt disillusioned with the political elite. His campaign was unorthodox and frequently made controversial statements on the issue such as immigration, trade, and foreign policy, despite criticism from many in the media and political circles. Trump's Trump's candidacy gained significant traction, especially among voters who were frustrated the political status quo. In 2016 presidential election, in the 2016 Republican primaries, Donald Trump faced numerous challenges, including well-known figures such as Jeb Bush, Ted Cruz, and Marco Rubio. However, Trump's ability to connect with voters through his populist rhetoric and outsider status helped him to secure the Republican nomination. His campaign defined expectations as the consistently outperformed his rivals. In the general election, Trump faced the Democratic nominee, former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton. The race was incredibly tight with both candidates, generating intense passion and division among the electorate. Trump's slogan, "Make America Great Again," resonated with many Americans, particularly in key battleground states. His focus on issues like trade, immigration, and job creation helped him to appeal to working class voters in places that had previously supported Democratic candidates. In an unexpected turn of events, Donald Trump won the 2016 election in a stunning upset, defeating Hillary Clinton in the Electoral College through losing the popular vote. His victory seen as a repudiation of the political establishment and a sign of the growing divide in American politics. Number 7, Presidency 17 to 2021. Donald Trump was inaugurated as the 45th President of the United States on January 20, 2017. His presidency was marked by significant controversy and division both domestically and internationally during his time in office. Trump focused on implementing policies related to immigration, tax reform, trade, and deregulation. He also prioritized judicial appointments, successfully appointing 3 justices to the U.S. Supreme Court. Trump's presidency saw significantly changes in U.S. foreign policy, including a focus on America First principles. He withdrew the U.S. from several international agreements, including the Paris Climate Agreement and the Iran nuclear deal. He also implemented tariffs on Chinese goods in an effort to address trade imbalance. My dear, Trump presidency was also characterized by frequent clashes with media and the political establishment. His use of social media, particularly Twitter, was a defining aspect of his public persona, and he often used it to bypass traditional news outlets and communicate directly with his supporters. The 2020 election, in which Trump sought re-election, was marred by controversy. He lost the election to Joe Biden, but he and his supporters made claims of widespread voter fraud, leading to the storming of the U.S. Capitol on January 6, 2021 by a mob of Trump supporters. This event led to Trump's second impeachment, though he was acquitted by the Senate. Conclusion, my dear, Donald Trump's journey from a real estate magnate to the 45th President of the United States is fascinating story of ambition, controversy, and resilience. His rise in the business world, his time in the entertainment industry, and his unexpected leap into the politics have made him one of the most polarizing figures in modern American history. Whether, whether one views his presidency as a success or failure, there's no doubt that his impact on American politics and global affairs will be felt for years to come. Thank you. Thank you for your attention for listening this lecture about life of Donald Trump, the President of America.